Alright, what's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the Cutlass Board Games channel. We are running a game called Show Me Wonders, which has the Al Hadikia secret rule. We just played this in the last game. I am now running a game, but we have a little bit of a time crunch for some of our players, so I'm going to be speeding through this, and you can kind of see what's in the script by looking at the screen. But there's an Al Hadikia secret rule where the Al Hadikia picks are secret. We have 9 players because we have a traveler. I think actually spy is better here. We're gonna have 2. So we're gonna have the drunk, and we're gonna have a moonchild. I want to have some protector. Seems interesting. I like the undertaker. Gossip is interesting. I like the Night Watchman. I like the Professor here. Let's go Raven Keeper. I need one more Town Soak to potentially be a drunk. Let's go with Chef. Alright, just confirm everyone received tokens.
Yes.
Confirm.
Jewin
Yes.
may not have.
What's a Shibboleth?
So I'll be waking Jewin to inform him of his character shortly.
And I don't think you should. I think you should just let him cook.
Yeah, Theater of the Mind gameplay.
Mm.
What character? Oh, he's fallen out of his chair and everything. Let's go to Gambler. Gambler seems like fun. Why can't I wake? Is everyone... Is it daytime right now?
Wow.
Something's going on.
Fighting words. Yeah, there's definitely something on. Everyone's
Yeah,
cams. up to me.
Half the cams on.
Yeah, sending out the tokens takes us to day phase, apparently. Alright, go back to sleep.
Oh, okay.
But I'm not tired, Dad.
I guess they're not assuming that the tokens are ever going to be sent out while someone is asleep. Rookie mistake.
Yeah, what kind of dumb storyteller would do that?
I'm in a hurry. I'm pressed for time. Okay, so we also need to pick out bluffs. Could be interesting. I think that's fine. Hi.
Hello,
You may have not received your character, is this correct?
that's correct.
Excellent. I'm sending you something that might help.
Oh lord. Okay.
Did this help?
It helps. Hang on. Let me look at the script real quick. Wait, what? Why?
You are the spy, and
Oh.
Ryan is your demon.
Oh. Okay.
The other thing that you miss is that Josh is the drunk. That reminder token was not sent.
Okay. Josh is the drunk. This isn't. Ah. Okay. Got it. Thank you. I'll leave.
Perfect. Good luck. Hello.
Hello.
You are our Shabaloth.
Mm-hmm.
Your minion is Juan.
Oh, this is gonna be delightful. Jewin. Alrighty.
Yeah. Your bluffs are Gossip,
Gossip.
Mayor,
Ah, okay.
and Investigator.
Perfect. Thank you so much,
Good
Keith.
luck. Okay, there's no poison. A Godfather Library Investigator. We're gonna get a Chef. A Chef is gonna get a correct 0. I just wakes number zip. And then we're gonna get the Drunk Night Watchman. Hello.
Hello.
Please select a player.
I think I'll have to pick Juan, or he's just gonna try and kill me. He might kill me anyway, but we'll see.
Alright, Juan has been selected. Best of luck.
Yeah. Thanks.
Surely Juan just claims to have received the ping anyway. So this is an asterisk. I need to. Okay. I think this is fine. Let's wake everyone up. Alright, good morning, everybody. You awake to discover me, your most favorite storyteller of all time, has died. Surely only a horrible script competition demon could have done such a thing. Please avenge me. I'm gonna give you 4 minutes for today.
All right.
Oh,
Yep.
You guys wanna chat?
No, we're not leaving town square.
That's my plan. Like every game.
Yeah, we're just staying here.
We can talk to you, Charles, openly in the town square.
Yeah, happy to actually. I am a good town role.
Wow.
I help people. And
Nice.
I want to do the best that I can to help the town win.
Nice.
We have a powerful townsfolk ability, TM. Wink.
Nice.
Oh, that's crazy. That's really good. So is it spy or poisoner?
A powerful townsfolk ability.
Oh,
Yeah, spy. Because
What is Leanne doing?
Together.
Leanne's throwing gang signs in the chat.
Who's she talking to?
I have
On
no
the train.
idea.
Quinn.
Justin.
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 Demon.
Is she standing?
Looks like it, yeah.
4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What? What gets 5? Gambler. You're a gambler. Oh. Gamble me as gamble me as professor. Okay. Thank you.
Charade's gameplay immaculate.
Love a good motorbike.
Very good.
What about yours?
Horse and cart.
Nice, nice. Okay. Horse and cart. Very good. Alright, good luck.
Alright, 2 minutes of this 4-minute day well spent.
Yep.
okay. This is interesting. Lord. This is 5-2. So you do a 5. Oh god. Yeah. I don't know. Doing sign language. Oh god. I can't understand. I'm sorry, Leanne. I'll just tell you that I'm either the investigator or the Ravenkeeper. So see how we go.
Get my bluffs.
oh,
Yeah.
Does Leanne got them?
Okay. Oh wait, Keith, we need to talk.
What's
Keith,
good?
do you know if the Night Watchman came to me? I was gone the whole night. I came back at the very end, I think. I won't know.
don't know. I haven't been following. Oh, do you mean if they pinged you?
Could they have pinged me? Because I was gone. I actually can't confirm because I was gone the whole night due to the game like glitching out. Like, if is it too much to ask, or you can say you can't answer that question. It's fine.
I'm gonna say that I'm gonna think about it for a really long time. You've not missed anything, basically.
Sure. Okay.
I made sure that I caught you up with everything.
Sure. All right.
It's okay, yeah, yeah.
You already
Doesn't
gave him the
matter.
bluffs. He doesn't need anything else.
Yeah, he's
Right.
good.
I still don't know what Demon Ryan is, but I
Yeah.
guess we can
All
find
right,
out.
welcome
We'll work it
back
out.
to town, everybody. It's time for nominations and executions and go sips. Juan, would you like to go sip first?
Of course. Wait. Go sip.
Yeah.
I would like to gossip that there is a godfather between Justin and Weedy.
Okay.
I'm also the investigator.
Good.
See, Ryan, I told you my info was good.
Alian, let's go clockwise.
Our hand is not up.
Hello.
Oh,
That's
sorry.
me.
You're being obscured by Josh's hand, actually. Josh, please.
I would like to nominate and supercharge Weedy.
We'll get back to that later. Charles, you're up next.
I would like to gossip that there is a demon directly opposite me between Jewin and Justin. Jewin and Justin inclusive.
Okay, heard. Weedy, let's backpedal a step.
I would like to gossip that there is a godfather between Justin and Leanne.
Okay. Ryan, you're up next.
I would like to gossip that the apprentice is good.
Okay. And Rick.
I'd like to gossip that the demon is in the top half, as in people with their names at the top of the screen.
Yep. Perfect. All right, that's concluded. Any nominations, please? Quinn?
Just like this gossip that Justin is the demon.
Okay, heard. Is that Leanne? Would you like to nominate? No? You want to gossip? If you type something down, I'm happy to enunciate it for you.
Oh, she's gossiped in the chat.
I think she already has. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Gossip that the demon has an A in their name. Heard. Thank you. Weedy, is that a nomination?
I would like to nominate Justin.
All right, Weedy nominates Justin.
Yes.
Weedy, tell us why.
There's been numerous evil pings on Justin. I can't speak for the validity of the claims, but it seems like most people think Justin is either a demon or a minion.
Okay, Justin, anything to add?
That's easily explainable by every source of those pings being evil, plus one being drunk, and the other being poisoned.
Justin, I won't vote for you if you put your cam on right now and show me your face.
Okay, 5 votes is required to put Justin on the block.
Even if you're naked, I don't care. Just put it on.
Flash us.
We're gonna get the reveal of Justin taking a shit right in the middle of you all executing him.
This is gonna become like only Clocktower.
Yeah. Oh god.
Alright, 5 is enough. Justin is slated for execution.
Are you trying to drop there?
I was trying to drop.
Quinn, why you trying to drop your hand?
Any further nominations? Ryan.
Ryan would like to nominate Boffined Quinn.
Alright, Ryan, tell us why.
Hi, we haven't chatted. Are you willing to die, etc., etc.? Mostly because, based on the claims I have from Justin, if he isn't the Godfather, then this would be a pretty atrocious kill for town.
Okay, Quinn?
I am happy to jump in front of the bullet train for Justin, if we want to. This is fine with me.
Alright, in that case, 5 to tie, 6 to die.
Go on, gang.
Don't let Justin be in final 3 again.
Oh shit! Sorry, I forgot to raise my hand.
We should lift, guys.
That is
Justin,
not
make
enough.
it the fun this
We
time.
should,
I'm
guys.
gonna be
Guys, we should
closing in
lift.
5.
Guys, we should lift.
Who should we
I
lift
can't
on?
nominate.
I'll nominate Juan.
Justin nominates Juan. I'm sure I've heard this one before, but what's different this time?
I've been grandmother confirmed as the professor. If we kill Juan and Juan really is the investigator, I'll resurrect him tonight.
Huge.
Okay, Juan, anything to add?
This sounds like minion panic. Justin is up to his old tricks, nominating me on day 1. I thought he'd kick the habit, but you know, addicts never change.
Alright, 5 to tie, 6 to die.
Are we actually all
Quiet.
voting on
My
this?
God.
No way!
You know you would.
Wow.
Why are we voting on this?
Whoa,
What?
What's going on?
I have pertinent
Oh.
information.
Hashtag
on
save
my
justice.
nemesis.
4 is not enough. I'll be once again closing in 5.
Any
Justice
other
for Justin, guys.
Yeah.
One. And nominations are closed.
Bring back
Justin has been executed. Everyone, please go to sleep. Now I get to do the funky live or die message. Because I have to do this regardless of whether there is an Al-Hadikia or not. That is the point. The idea is for the Al-Hadikia to not be instantly confirmable or not. Although it would have been sick if the professor revived a spy. I was so down for that. Alright, basically I send this out and then I get to ignore it. Fantastic. Alright, give me my other knights. So Innkeeper is first. Hello.
Yo, what's up?
Who would you like to protect?
Oh, fuck. Ryan?
Yep.
And I'm tossing up between Quinn and Ewan. Ewan.
Okay.
Ewan, Ryan. Yep, definitely.
Sounds good. Best of luck.
Thank you.
Okay.
Are you the grandmother?
There's a G and then yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
Please select two players.
I'd like to kill Charles, then Rick, in that order.
Excellent.
Thank you.
Best of luck. Yeah, Emperor knows what the Shabaloth does, huh? Okay, Professor's been eliminated. The Moonchild did not die. The Roomkeeper did not die. The Undertaker did die. The Night Watchman did nothing. This seems bad. This seems real bad. I think actually my best scenario is to drunk the Shab and have a no deaths. Go away. Yeah, okay. Interesting. Okay. I don't like that too much, but I kind of have to do it, don't I? Okay, now didn't die. We're gonna get the Undertaker learns that Justin was the professor. I don't know how helpful that's gonna be. Hello.
Hello.
You learned that Justin was in fact the professor.
Professor. Okay. Thank you.
That's it, really. This is kind of cooked. This is actually a horrible setup. Actually, Leanne should have gone first. I need to go make a choice player. No, you make a choice that is a player. I'm kind of waiting on this to see what happens. I have perhaps delivered a terrible game. Ooh. Okay, maybe not. Maybe not. Excellent.
You're a necessary evil. Oh no. This is how I know it's Alan on the keyboard, not
morning, everybody. You awake to discover Leanne is dead. That is all.
That's mean.
What?
So mean.
How does that work?
Wait,
The demon does not take kindly to people who ride the subway. It seems.
allowed to travel apparently. That was rude.
Yeah.
Huh.
That is so rude.
Wait, can Leanne travel out then travel back in?
Wait, how does...
We might not give you a claim in return, but what are you, Josh?
I believe I'm the drunk.
Ooh.
I want to kill myself, but I'm terrified the Godfather's going to get the kills, unless it's actually Justin. If we're confident Justin is the Godfather, I will kill myself.
But
today.
why do we think?
What? Yeah, why do I think that?
Because I am the Night Watchman and I picked someone and they didn't see my thing.
Did you pick Justin?
No.
No, but why do we think Justin's the Godfather?
Oh, I don't know. I heard someone may thought he was the Godfather.
Okay.
Well spent.
We should just
Oh yeah, I forgot you guys weren't doing public.
We sent Justin.
Okay. So what are you guys?
We are a powerful townsfolk. Wink.
You an outsider? We can be outsider buddies.
Wink.
Ah, I see.
Are you an outsider?
I am if you are. Are you?
Josh is claiming outsider.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's claiming drunk.
Wise. I am the librarian who saw a drunk. Justin, I can't believe we killed you yesterday. Who would nominate you?
What are you claiming?
I'll tell you and only you. I am the moon child.
You're the moon child?
Child of moons.
Oh. Then
Mooning everyone.
you should execute yourself and then pick Juan.
Is Juan evil?
I don't know.
Oh,
He
just
up the
fun?
investigator ping, right?
Is there an investigator ping? I made up all my shit.
Well, he said there was an investigator ping between us.
He did? Who did?
Yeah.
Me?
Wasn't that Juan? No, wasn't that Juan?
I have no idea.
That was Juan.
What were you?
Me? I'm the
Yeah.
professor.
Actually a professor?
Yeah.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Well,
Yeah.
I guess I could get myself executed and like just pick someone that seems sus and see if they die. But
Yeah. Sounds good.
feels
I
like
don't
the
know.
long road to working. Okay. Time well spent.
I would like to let them cook.
Who do we think is evil? Josh, let's chat.
It literally can't be us. We literally cannot be evil.
Why?
Because
Dang it.
we haven't left
I'm
town.
so confused.
So if we're the demon, we're really screwed up.
If
You're the worst demon ever.
Yeah.
We're the demon.
Do you want to die?
Alright, welcome back,
Justin
everyone.
wants me to die.
It's time for gossips, nominations, executions, and ganders. By show of hands. I see Leanne's hand up first. Is there anything you'd like me to dictate for you?
Oh, I think Leanne's leaving, maybe?
Oh, no, she's just waiting.
No. You wanted to gossip? You wanted to announce something? No? You want me to move on?
She can't
Okay.
type either.
Charles, you're up next.
Hey, I would like to gossip that we have a Raven Keeper between Rick and Alien inclusive.
All
So that's
right.
Rick, Ewan, Quinn, etc.
Heard. Rick, you're up next.
I would like to gossip that we have a spy.
Okay, heard. Surely that's Josh's hand.
Yes, it's fine.
You're up next.
Does the traveler count as a player, like player in quotation marks?
In what context?
Like when something says choose a player, you can pick the traveler, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I would like to gossip that the Leanne was killed by a gossip.
Okay. Any nominations, executions, any further gossips?
Nominations.
Yeah, nominations.
I'll take a nomination. Juan nominates Weedy.
Juan nominates Weedy. Juan, tell us why.
For what it's worth, I haven't really talked to Weedy much this game. He reads okay, which is unusual for Weedy, honestly, but but he was the other side of my investigator ping. Just we would have killed Justin, and I can't tell based on the save Justin that we think he's good now after executing him. So leaving the town the option, I won't vote on this. I just want to see, what town wants. Anyway, Weedy, your defense.
Justice for Justin. No, like seriously, I don't know how I could be red if we haven't had a chat. Are you suggesting like based on my body language from across the circle?
Oh,
I
just
don't know.
like says voting and how you talking yesterday. That's my reading of you so far. So not overtly evil.
Okay, if I seem evil, please kill me.
Why did you want to kill Quinn, Alex?
I actually just wanted to tie it on Justin because I felt bad that Justin went on the block after I nominated him.
Alright, 4 votes is required to execute Weedy. Spin it down, starting now.
If I'm actually in an investigator ping
That is not
as
enough.
a minion alongside Justin, I want to kill the investigator.
Juin, what minion was investigator ping?
I said Godfather. If you want to nominate me, Alan is the best choice to nominate me.
I'll dead vote on Jordan.
Sounds good. This is like teaming up. Weedy nominates Juin.
Alright, tell us why.
For too long, Justin and I have been oppressed by Juin, who is sniffing around in the wrong places, accusing us of being godfathers. We are simply actually just dogfathers.
Juan, what do you say to this?
I won't answer any of that, but I will say that at night I am choosing die, so I'm protecting a lot of you if this is Al-Hadikia. So this is your choice. You want to go remove a potential photo for the Al-Had guy's choice. I'm seeing interesting votes. Alright,
Alright, 4 is required to put Juan on the block. Can you be spinning it down, starting now?
I'm voting for Justin here. Justice for Justin.
No.
Justice for Justin. Oh wait, my hand wasn't up. Hold on.
There is no
Alright,
justice.
2 is not enough. I'm going to be closing with no executions in 5.
I will nominate Charles.
Alright, Josh nominates Charles. Josh, tell us why.
The followers of Justin must die.
Charles.
Yeah, aside from not having my hand up before, I can't defend that. That's a great claim.
Alright, 4 votes is required to execute Charles.
Can I add pertinent that I think Charles is a terrible kill. I don't think we should be voting for this.
Thanks, Juan.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Okay, this is not enough. I'll once again be closing in 5 with no executions taking place.
I'd like to nominate...
Pick me.
Ryan.
Oh.
Quinn nominates Ryan. Quinn, tell us why.
Ryan voted there, even though Juan clearly stated that this was a terrible execution. I think that is punishment worthy of death.
Okay.
Honestly, the problem is if Juin is claiming to see a godfather, I'm having a lot of difficulty placing the godfather +1 on my grim. Now, I'm not ruling out the possibility that's a -1, but given that the outsiders are not unreasonably face up, especially if we have 3, then I think we would have seen it. That's why I don't believe Juin's investigator claim, and that's why I chose not to listen to him when he said that Charles is a bad kill.
I would like to add pertinent. Leanne has requested that I read out her message. If it's Al-Had, don't trust Ryan. Ryan is most likely lying, but keep him here for now. 4 votes is required to execute Ryan. Going to be taking the vote starting now.
What do you mean, Charles? That wasn't enough for you?
That is 4 votes. Ryan is slated for execution.
Why keep him here?
Yeah,
once again, closing in 5.
Ryan nominates, was this Punished Venom Josh?
Very good. Ryan nominates Josh.
Hi, I'm the mayor. I have gotten 0 mayor wins out of 7 times drawing this token. I just want to tick off the thing off my 2025 bucket list. Now, I understand that I'm very sus, but I can't. It's just my face. I can't really help that. And I say that as a joke mostly because you can't see my face, and therefore I find that to be funny. Thank you.
If anyone asks, you look exactly like the picture. But Josh, is there
Absolutely.
anything you wish to add to this?
I'll vote on myself if you tell me exactly what you said to Leanne.
I said to Leanne, if it's a Shab and Leanne and Justin was picked, that would be extremely funny.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
All right.
Can I add pertinent to this?
Sure, but I'm going to be taking the vote because it is
that's fine.
4 to tie,
Pertinence goes around.
5 to die.
Justice for Miz.
Josh, you claimed to do a roll with me on day 1, and I don't think I got the info. I did check with Keith. Apparently, I didn't miss anything in the night. So
Alright, 4 is enough. That is a tie. This game's been running long. Gonna be closing in 5, 4.
I mean, I'm happy to die.
2.
But you're safe today.
1. Nominations are closed. No one.
I
is
promised Ryan I would vote on
executed.
myself. If
Everyone,
he
please
told
go
me.
to sleep.
And I did.
That would have been such a clinch finisher. Unfortunately, not it. Hello.
Hey, so if I pick to die today and I'm one of the people that ends up dying, does my innkeeper ability still go off?
It depends on the order upon which you were selected. So if you are selected before the people that you protect, they will not be protected. If you are selected after the people you protect, they will be
But according
protected.
to the night run sheet, I go directly after the poison.
No. In the order that the Alhad selects. So if you are person 1, because the Alhad selects 3 people, if you are person 1, you will die and the other 2 people will not be protected. If you're person 3, it will see that you are protecting them before it comes and tries to kill you. It does it in numerical order of the selection.
Oh, right. What I meant is that if I'm selected to die, does my innkeeper ability still work?
Yes, but it will not protect them if you are the first person selected and you do die, because your ability goes away, and then it will check 2 and 3 after you. So it matters when you're picked by the Alhad. He still doesn't understand.
No. It's just that, but if I'm not picked, if I'm picked second or third by the Alhad, I won't die. Is there any situation in which I would die?
There's so many factors, my guy.
Oh, okay, cool. Well, we'll talk about this a bit more. I'm picking Ryan Weedy, and I am not happy to die tonight. I choose live.
I'm going to be saying the wakes cut around. I just don't know to wake you up first. Because I forgot. First time running a script, by the way. It's going shithouse. It's real bad. I don't mean the script is, I mean my running of the script. Had Ryan died there, I would have said I did a fantastic job. Everything went according to plan. But no, that's not the case. Okay. Alright. Excellent. Let's wake up the Shabuli. Hello.
I am very confused, but you know what? Yep, I think this game. I don't think. You know what? We need to end on time for Quinn anyway, so
Yeah,
let's do this. I'd like to pick Alien, then Weedy.
Okay, sounds good.
Yep. Right. Thank you.
Thank you for letting me know.
Do you want?
Interesting. Let me get to the Raven to keep bird. Guys, I have the most amazing news for you.
Are we dead?
Are we dead?
You have died.
Oh, wow. How did that work?
Would you please select a player?
The plan worked.
Wow.
We had a whole plan. Sorry, let's pick one.
I'm picking Juin every
Yeah,
time.
yeah,
Juin.
Yeah.
You have selected Juin. You learn Juin is the spy.
Ooh.
yeah.
Wait, what? Oh, I
Yeah.
don't like that.
You were so excited a second ago.
That's the worst thing you could have told us, Keith.
I really hate that.
Well, have fun, I guess.
That's what you get for fixating on one person.
All right. Thanks.
Right.
Amazing. The Undertaker doesn't get shit because no one was executed. Night Watchman doesn't act. And I am going to send a spy the Grimoire. So actually Weedy does not die. Just Allian dies. This is cursed. This is going to drag, unfortunately. I'm looking for a scene. Thank you. Let's wake everyone up. Alright, everybody. You wake to discover Allian has died. That is all.
That's so
Justin's
sad.
not alive?
No, bring me back. Look,
Yo, what the
guys,
hell?
Alright, evil team,
Let's
if
speed
you
this
bring me
game
back,
up.
I'm only nominating Jordan.
Wait, what? Rick, can we chat quickly?
Yep.
Quinn, I'm very sorry. I'm doing my darndest.
I appreciate it, Keith. I'm
Is
sure you
this
are.
all had question mark? Like, why are we only getting one death tonight? I'm so confused.
At the back of the carriage? No? Yeah, that guy. Yeah, I can see him. That guy. Hi. Hello.
You know what? To you, Josh. Just because you want to keep me alive. I'm just the chef with a 0.
Okay, I'm the Night Watchman.
Ooh, nice. Very good. I think I put you down as Night Watchman for some reason.
Yeah.
Very good. Hopefully you live till Final 3. That'd be much easier.
No. I need to die today. I need to die right now.
Oh, meow.
I mean, hopefully somebody cold calls your role, surely.
Surely.
Yeah.
That'd be terrible if that was to happen.
Who would ever do that in Clocktower?
That was actually genius. I was very impressed.
Yeah, and
Then I'm the grandmother.
Yeah.
That saw you as the drunk.
Ah, interesting. You'd be wrong.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Is that because you're one of the red variety?
Also, why wouldn't you just come out day one saying that?
Because
And Justin Leanne.
I think that was a joke.
That's got to be a joke, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I found that very funny. Although, there was one time I played TB where this ST showed me a player and a traveler as the washerwoman, and I was like, huh. It was, and then I had to check ST mistake. Nope.
Perfect.
Some big combos going on. It's like that triple, quadruple gong.
Alright, welcome back,
Sorry, William.
everybody. It's time for gossips and nominations. I would like to recognize Allian's hand is up.
Hello, we would just like to tell everyone what happened last night. So we were the Raven Keeper. Last night we chose to die. We don't know if that was necessarily an Alhad, but we died. Our information makes no sense. We picked Juin and we got Spy. We can't think of a world where that's like that makes sense, because if Juin was the spy, why would the demon kill us? Spies don't typically show up in shit, misregistration, blah blah blah. So
I'm very happy about this information because I want June dead anyway. So.
I was not happy about it. Anyhow, yeah. So do with that information what you will. If town could help us solve, that would be really great. But otherwise, that's what we got. And yeah.
Can I get a word in, Keith?
Yeah,
I know
let's
the
hear
other
from
hands.
Juen next.
Yeah, this
no.
is important. No. Oh, okay. Well, I won't respect that. No, alien. But I've been talking to some people today, and of course, they've told me that my Godfather investigative thing doesn't make much sense. So the world I'm living in is that maybe I still got correct people, but like the wrong like minion, that there is a poisoner rather than a Godfather. So maybe you've been poison killed. Alan, that makes more sense than you dying. Like, if it really was a spy, why on earth would you be dead, right? That makes no sense. I agree with Viv. If this was my demon, I would be so confused if that way. But like, I don't think that makes any sense to me. Look, if you can build that world, sure, but I can't. Unfortunately, I think today's best kill is Weedy, but yeah, I still wish him really is good. I feel bad about it though.
All right, let's hear from Josh next.
So in relation to Juen, I just will claim what I am. I'm the Night Watchman, and I picked Juen Night 1, and he said didn't receive it. So either I am drunk, and that means Alien cannot be drunk. So that means I have to either be poisoned or getting real info. Second of all, I would like to die because I don't want to be in final 3. Thank you.
Okay, Charles, you're up next.
I would like to gossip, if this is fair, I would like to gossip that Weedy was nominated today.
Okay.
You can't gossip for the future.
You can. It says if it was true tonight, a player dies.
You can gossip after I'm nominated if that happens, and that would make it true. But you can't.
I think that's no. At the time of the gossip, it has to have happened.
Yeah. But why would you want to just gossip 1 + 1 is 2? That's all you're doing if he's nominated.
Yes, that's it.
Excellent. Rick, anything?
Yeah, I'd like to gossip that the outsider is the drunk.
All right. And Quinn.
I think we've learned from last game that we should kill all spies. I reckon bacon away toys.
Even though I wasn't the spy.
Is this a nomination?
I will nominate myself.
Oh, Josh has gone.
Quinn's holding the tiki torch currently.
Oh.
Can I have it?
I'll let Josh nominate himself.
All right, Josh, you want to nominate yourself?
Yes.
Excellent. Hey, everyone. Josh has nominated himself. Do you want to sell him on it?
Yeah, I'm currently going for hashtag Quinn, Weedy, Ryan, final 3, so got to make sure Weedy doesn't die today. Maybe you can kill Jordan tomorrow, I'm not sure, but yeah, I'm fine. I would rather die right now because I'm probably in it, the drunk, and then we'll see what happens.
Okay. 4 votes is required. Gonna be spinning it down starting now.
The problem is last game we killed the soldier and then we lost, so I feel like killing people who nominate themselves is not the way to go.
It was still worth killing the soldier.
Really?
Yep.
2 is not enough. Second call.
I'll do the
nomination.
honors. Weedy will nominate Juen again.
Excellent. Weedy.
Alright, so here's the deal, folks. If you believe Juen's information, at worst I'm a minion. So after this, you can nominate me and you can kill me if you want, but you'd be doing it on the basis that Juen's information is correct and that I'm a minion, which isn't going to win the good team the game. However, it is entirely possible that Juen is a demon that is just made up some Godfather information, and that there's a poisoner that poison killed Alien. Additionally, Juen didn't get the Night Watchman ping. Juen could just have a good poker face and be denying it, trying to create drunk worlds. I think there's more sus here than there would be on me. Also, 2 of the 3 dead players want this, and as we all know, most dead players are good, and we should trust the dead.
All right. Do you want anything to add?
Same thing I said yesterday. I'm not opposed to dying, but I'd rather die tonight to protect good players. Honestly, I don't think Weedy leads good anymore now. No, he's gone for this 2 days in a row. So I'll be nominating him back, but if Town really wants me instead, by all means, send it. It's your guys' choice. No other defense.
All right. 4 votes is required. Spinning it down starting now. 4 is enough. Juan, you are slated for execution. Any further nominations?
In that case, Juan nominates Weedy.
Juan nominates Weedy. Juan, tell us why.
Look, in the world I have to build, I've been poisoned, but I hope that Keith is merciful and actually gave me a minion in my pings. I have asked a couple people whether this makes sense, and they believe it to a degree, or at least they've thought that my theory of what's going on is possible. Look, if we all trust Weedy over me, fine, let's kill me today instead. I don't really want to be in Final 3 either, but I was hoping to die at night. So yeah, look, what can I say? Look, Weedy, your defense.
I choose to live from this nomination.
I want to add that Weedy came out as grandmother to me on day. What day are we on?
Oh, that was just goofing around.
Oh, I'm sure it was. Still.
Other
super
people know
sus-
my actual role.
Okay.
And I'm confirmed one way or another.
We all know how
Five
dangerous
to
grandmother
die.
claims can be.
Ryan,
Give me
Rick.
votes. Starting now.
Yeah, I'm
Rick,
confirmed
come
one way
on.
or another.
I don't want to tie it.
Please.
Rick. Oh, okay.
Oh, wow.
Okay, I'm not gonna tie it. I'm not gonna tie it.
Oh, you asked me to vote, so
Alright.
I was in there. It was going to be a tie
Weedy
otherwise.
is now slated for execution.
I
Any
think we
closing
should
advice?
kill Rick.
Yeah, but Rick, Juan, and Ryan all voted together last time as well to live free.
Ryan at least voted on Juan. Rick
Closing in
voted
two.
out of nowhere and didn't vote on Juan both days. They were also the first chat together today.
Closing
I
in
think Rick
one.
is most likely.
Good reason for that in the night, to clarify.
I think
I'll
my,
nominate,
Without
I'll
anything to
nominate
explain.
myself.
my tunnel might be
Rick
accurate.
has nominated himself. Rick, tell
I'll
us
let
why.
Weedy explain why I should die.
Rick hasn't voted on Juan 2 days in a row. He was a very late vote to try and tie it and then eventually get it on me. That's very sus voting behavior. It seems like he's almost trying to protect Juan.
All right, Rick, anything to add?
No, I got nothing to add.
Seems like minion
Okay.
panic.
5 to
pertinent
tie.
here, this, yeah,
6
it's a
to
terrible
die.
kill. I wouldn't do it.
Wow, it's like the two players are protecting each other.
Three is not enough. I'll be closing at 5 with Weedy being executed.
Justin, who should I pick?
1. Weedy has been executed.
Juan.
Weedy claims Moonchild and picks Juan.
Weedy claims Moonchild
Ooh.
and picks Juan.
Juan.
Heard. Everyone please go to sleep. So now we have this really funky interaction where the innkeeper has drunkened Weedy the Moonchild until dusk. Which means that the outsider ability here is not going to activate and Juan is going to live. Which is actually more damning. And in theory I could make the spy register however I want for that anyway. I think keeping the spy alive to that is just fine. New traveler has appeared. Can I do that? I think yes. I think yes, I can do that. Yeah. What the fuck just happened there? Now I have an empty seat over here.
God.
Wait, what just happened? I created a seat for Scott to join. And
Yeah,
then
some
he's
things
I'm here.
replaced Justin.
Well, that's fair enough.
No,
No,
Justin's
Justin's there.
still here.
No,
Justin's
Justin's
there.
the
Justin's
double.
here.
Justin's
Don't worry,
Seat
Justin's
five.
still here. Hopefully he gets revived tonight.
I don't have a Justin, I have a Scott in his seat.
No, Scott's
That's
down
so
the bottom
funny.
near Ryan, where
I
Leanne was
don't
sitting.
have that on my screen. Scott, can you
You
leave
might
the
need to
join again?
refresh.
I'm
please.
Do a
here.
refresh key.
Refresh.
Fuck's sake. That ain't good. Okay, that should be fine. Is Leanne coming back?
No.
I don't
She
think
traveled
so.
out.
She
Okay.
travelled out.
Hi, I'm here.
Oh,
Okay.
she's back.
Oh.
Oh.
I'm actually with Leanne together.
Okay.
That would work.
Yeah,
You
that's
can be
fine.
the apprentice.
That's fine.
Do you want to be an apprentice?
You can be a dead
Make
apprentice.
me the same alignment Leanne was, because she's with me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
easily
that's
done.
fair.
Are we
sorry
alive
for
or
the
dead?
apprentice. You're still dead.
Yeah, this is the travel. Is it travel out and travel back in? Because I'm down.
Is this a new travel back in?
This is a new
I'm
traveler.
saying,
This is Scott, who is in a revolutionary pair with Leanne, who has travelled out.
Mm,
Nice.
the red hair.
We got one
Um,
Johnny.
That's
Does that
totally
mean that
legit
Scott
and really
can-
works. Everyone, go
Thanks,
back to
Pete.
sleep. I'm storytelling. Fuck.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Alright, I gotta send out all the live or dies again. Just because it takes so long, and I need people to respond. This has been a really cooked game. Oops, I need to change alignment. And then also send Grimoire. Oh shit, I need to get rid of this first. Yeah. Now, what would be absolutely devious is if I revived the Raven Keeper. If they put die here, then I will not, but I may consider it if they choose live. Okay, let's start with the Gunslinger. Hello.
Hello.
So, you are our Gunslinger. You are on the good team.
Okay, thank you.
Not to bluff something that I am.
You don't really
but
need
I
to
don't
be
know.
the spy to claim invest.
Okay. Hello.
Sorry, in a hypothetical world, right? Charles is the innkeeper.
Sure.
And
I'm
I'm
imagining
the
this.
sheriff.
Yeah.
There's no reason. Is there a reason for him not to die?
Possibly.
I'm just so confused by this game. Maybe it'll make sense.
For the Grimoire reveal.
Like I don't know. I do not know what happened on night 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's can I kill punished? Actually, no, I don't know this. Like the innkeeper is basically confirmed, but I have no idea who the innkeeper is because I think, like, if I did have an idea, then it doesn't. Oh no. Oh no. That is okay. If what I think happened, that is a very fun and ballsy play, and I like that. I would like to kill Charles, then punished Venom Josh.
Then punished Venom Josh. All right, sounds good. Best of luck.
Right. Thank you.
Hello. Sorry, I was just aware of the night order.
Yeah, I had to
Ryan.
talk to the Traveler for a bit.
Yeah, no worries. Ryan Quinn.
Ryan Quinn. All right, best of luck.
Peace.
Unfortunately, I just can't drunk him again. However, I can kill 2 and resurrect. What did you say? You said die. You said die. This actually still keeps the Alhad world alive, so I think I'm okay with that. The Moonchild is not going to activate. Professor is gone. Ravenkeeper will come back to life. The Undertaker is going to learn Moonchild. Hello.
Okay.
You learned that the Moonchild was executed last night.
And did I learn anything last night?
There was
the previous.
There was no execution that day.
Okay, that would make sense. Moonchild, so he is the Moonchild. Sweet, thank you.
Man, Rick's getting the shittest info. And then dead. All right, let's wake everyone up. Okay, good morning, everybody. First of all, Skoan is joining the town. They are the Gunslinger. They already learned their alignment. They've already, I don't know, I assume they've talked to each other and they've learned however the Rev Pair is going to interact with them being the same half of one person. But they're all good to go. And some people have died. Charles has died. Josh has died.
Yes. Yes.
And Aliana's alive. Best of
Oh,
luck.
Shab.
Oh, they're back.
Let's kill Juin immediately.
Oh god. Oh lord.
Oh, now Alien can nominate June as well. It's wonderful.
My microphone, because my microphone
What
is
is
a
happening?
webcam.
Oh, Skylander's left.
Okay, I should have fixed my
June.
microphone. Sorry about that.
How does it feel?
That's what happens when I refresh, I guess.
How does it feel?
Picked Juin and then learnt Spy and back alive.
So it's a Shabaloth?
We picked Liv.
We
so
did pick Liv.
if an Al-Hadikia picked us, we would have
like-
come back to life.
They're never gonna pick us. Like that's so. Why would they?
So I get it. So the owl had choices we don't know. So it's just okay.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
I think this.
But why
version-
wouldn't Evil Owl had pick you guys though? They know you're good, right?
Yeah, I think that this version of the Owl Hat is actually like better than the regular version of the Owl Hat. I think this is what it should be.
Well, you guys could be evil as well, so that could be why.
Yeah.
Oh, but you died at night. Oh, that's.
Oh yeah.
Right,
What if the evil being revived by the Owl Hat?
We can only be a minion. We can't be a demon.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So you said June's the spy. Got it.
Yep. We want to nominate Juin.
Okay, sorry.
Actually,
yeah.
you're here, Keith. Just a meta question, and I can ask this in public if you'd prefer. If the mayor has chosen to live and is selected, if the mayor is chosen to live and is selected, can the bounce still happen?
Yeah. In the last game, Weedy clarified that independent of the mayor's choice, the Al-Hadika resulting in killing the mayor could bounce.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Awesome. Thank you. Okay.
Yeah.
And you've selected to live every time.
Yeah, look, I'm selfish. I just really want to check things off my bucket list. So far, the only thing I've gotten to check off is tell the truth to everyone all game and still be completely mistrusted at Final 3.
That's me every game.
I mean, that's kind of what's happened.
Yeah. So I'm just here for the ride.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. But with my 0, I think Ryan's probably good then.
Yeah, that makes
I don't
sense.
know. Yeah. I'm trying to... Yeah. I don't know where the other minion is, but... Who knows?
Yeah.
Well, we'll see.
Okay.
So at this point, like you've got this Moonchild thing that didn't do anything. You've got a Night Watchman ping that claimed to not have gone through. You've got us seeing the spy. I think there's just no world. My only concern is that we're distracted by him and he's a minion.
I don't think we killed Ewan today.
I think we do.
I think we killed Rick.
Rick's claiming Undertaker. So either Rick is the spy or is being fed by information as the demon.
I think
Alright, welcome back everybody. It's time for nominations and executions and gossips, and a reminder that the gunslinger will be able to shoot somebody after the first vote of the day.
Charles, did you vote?
Sorry, who's after what?
Juin's hand first?
I did put my hand up, but I want to do a nomination. Let gossips go through first.
Okay. Quinn, any gossips?
I'd like the gossip that I'm a chef with a 0, and that Juin is probably the spy and Rick is probably the demon.
Okay.
That's
Heard. Josh?
I'd just like to ask Charles what they voted to live or die.
To die.
Die, okay.
Can I suggest to town that we think carefully about who the first nomination is, given the presence of the gunslinger? I think a lot of us think Juin is evil, so ideally we'd just kill Juin via the gunslinger, and if the game doesn't end, we can then move on. But
The problem is we need Juin to agree to vote for that to work. Juin, do you want to vote? Are you happy to get shot?
Can nominations open, Keith, or no?
Yeah, nominations
I don't
are
see more
open.
gossips. Juin nominates Juin.
Juin nominates Juin.
From at least, well, from what I can tell, there's like weird information with a Rainbow Keeper who saw me as a spy in what I still believe is a poisoner game. People have been asked by Weedy definitely sure to vote on me now because I didn't die from the Moonchild death. In my world, Weedy managed to get poisoned. Don't know how the poison's such great picking. Look, if people want to, vote on me, I don't mind. I won't be voting on myself.
All right.
Well, then why did you
Alright, so
nominate
June's
him
evil.
first? Okay, well,
3 votes
extend it then.
is required to put June on the block. Taking the votes starting now.
That should be enough.
All right, that is 4 votes. While the numbers are still up, Skoyan, would you like to shoot any of these people?
Anyone in town suspect Rick, Ryan, or Alien of being evil?
Not
Take me out.
Alien.
Take me out. Everybody doesn't
Rick.
Yeah,
trust me.
either
Take me
me or
out.
Rick.
You guys want me to shoot Rick?
Take me out.
Okay. I shoot Rick.
All right, Rick has been shot and dies. And also, Juan is slated for execution.
Wait, doesn't this end the game if June's not demon?
Yes.
Ah, fuck.
What?
Or probably.
I don't know. You guys orchestrated this. Don't look at me.
Yeah, we have 4 alive now.
So the gunslinger, hang on, how's it go? Gunslinger doesn't
Oh,
count.
because it's a
for fire.
multi-kill demon.
It depends because it could still be a Shabalot.
Still be a rab revive. That's what keep.
No,
might do.
the Shab kills go through first. There won't be a revive.
Revives go before the kill.
That's true.
Is it?
But yeah, but
Yeah,
Revive
revive.
just kill the other 2 people.
But-
Does that mean that we should get rid of Quinn?
I think that means that we have to tie it.
Why?
Oh no, we would have lost anyway because it's a shab, and it's already had a revive. So it doesn't...
There's 4 alive. If we kill June, we go down to 3. So it doesn't matter whether it's Shab or not. It's
It's all over. Yeah.
Well, who's selecting
Sorry.
yes to die at night then? If we go down to 3,
If we
I'm probably gonna pick Liv. I want to be a final.
Wait, so we actually
This is probably
die.
skip today?
end game.
It's
if
game
we skip
over.
today, Juan, are we going to save Juan then?
It's up to Weedy. This is his plan.
I have
Not
no
my
nom.
plan. This
Yes, it
wasn't my
was.
plan at all.
Yes, it
I
was.
just said
Actually,
let's
it
be
was.
careful about who the first nomination is, and then Juan nominated himself.
Do we think there would be a Shab revive if we didn't kill today?
no, because what would happen is that if we kill June and go to 3, the Shab kills 2, there's 1 left alive, the game's over.
It's over.
Yeah, but if we tie it off June,
Then the Shab would still kill 2 and we still would end the game if there's a Shab.
Um,
The only way it doesn't
I
end
would
is
like
if-
to clarify a contradiction. If there is 4 players alive, the Shab revive would go through, and then 2 players would die. So you would have a final 3.
So the revive does happen first. Before
That's right.
yeah, it's in the text. But
Do we think it's a
that
trap?
would happen.
I
I
think
think nobody's
has
claiming
to be.
Professor.
In the
I mean,
revive.
Because Alien was
imply
revived.
that. Let's put those
Yeah.
Professor revive somehow still.
Yeah, but Alhad still revives, so it could just be a Alhad.
So we're
Wait.
leaving it like this, or are we changing?
Sorry,
No, I think
I-
it's a tie, right?
It's up
I
to
mean,
the
we
alive.
got someone we thought was sus dead, which is Rick. We can just tie today.
wait, sorry. I just want to clarify with Alien. Did you pick Liv?
Yeah, we did.
Yep.
Ah, okay.
It's still
Sorry.
probably Shab.
Al had is possible, right?
I think it's more likely to be Shab. I don't know why we'd get picked in Alhad. Well,
Yeah,
Yep.
I think it's more likely Shab.
If someone can nominate Alien, we can go for tie.
no, we should
No.
be executing a dead player. We should not be trying to.
Yeah, that's so true.
Oh yeah, sorry, yeah, I can do that as well.
We're happy
I'll nominate Justin.
All right, Scott nominates Justin.
It looks like we should better not execute a player. Although I would say Julian's probably still evil. We're not going to forget about that. But yeah, let's just all send it on Justin.
All right, Justin, do you need to add anything to this?
I'll dead vote to tie.
All right, 4 to tie, 5 to lift onto Justin. Taking the votes, starting now.
I think yeah.
Watch out for
that'd be right.
Juan. He might add his hand at the last minute. Yeah, well done.
All right, that is a tie. Any further nominations, or we'll be
No,
closing
a tie's
in
good, right?
5.
I mean, it doesn't really matter, does it?
Not really.
it. Doesn't matter.
4.
There's no difference between tie and executing Justin.
3,
I'm just glad I got that out
2,
in time.
That was a good pick up.
1. Nominations are now closed, Everybody, please go to sleep.
I don't know if we're closely scrutinizing enough who the actual demon is. So
This is gone. We're going to get to send wakes. Which is the longest part. Oh, shit. Of running the night order. So this started off as an incredibly cooked game. No, I'm not killing him. No! Go away. I'm trying to wake him. The fucking shroud thing is so annoying. The amount of deployments of intention versus non-intention is very annoying. Yeah, the longest part of running this game is this particular part. And the game started off very cooked. And I'm interested to see just exactly how we go. Hello.
Hello. I am really annoyed at myself for not being able to figure out that night too. And I have definitely thrown this. But that's okay. It's a learning experience, right?
I think it went from a slam dunk to a more even game. So don't feel too bad about that.
I would like to pick Juin and Skoan, please.
Juin and Skoan. Alright.
Alright.
Good luck.
Thank you.
But how does
Interesting choices for sure. Undertaker is dead. Night Watchman will be alive, but will not activate. Spy will not see the Grimmark. They're dead. Let's just give it a minute because nothing else is really supposed to happen. And we're gonna have our final three, which is Ryan, Quinn, and Alia. I don't actually need to revive. Interesting. Yeah, Ryan's cooking for sure. I guess it adds credibility to the mayor bounce, perhaps.
Even though he really wants his mayor win.
Good morning, everybody. You awake to discover Juin is dead. And Skoan is dead. Welcome to your final day. There will be no private chats.
The demon does not like
Nominations will be open in 1 minute.
Wow.
I chose death as I said I would.
Okay, Juin, did you choose death?
I did
He
choose
just said
death.
he just said
Okay, well, we chose to live and we died, so it's not
shout.
a shout.
Yeah,
It's
It's a
definitely
shout
a
for
shout.
sure.
Ryan, what did you choose?
I chose to live.
it could
Okay.
also be that 3 players picked live and all the players that lived died.
No, but Juin said he picked die.
Yeah, but Juin is basically out at evil.
Yeah.
can we do round robin?
Yeah, I
Yes,
can
please.
facilitate around Robin. Ali, I'm seeing that you said yes, please, so intently. Let's start with you.
Ravenkeeper learnt that Juin is the spy and
Alright.
were resurrected.
Josh?
Night Watchman who picked Jordan on night 1, and they said they didn't receive it.
Weedy.
Moonchild picked Juin.
Charles?
It's all on
What evidence?
Innkeeper, night 1, Juin Ryan, night 2, Ryan Weedy, night 3, Ryan Quinn, but I died.
Alright, Skoan?
Gambler that picked Ryan Mayer and died. I don't know what else happened that night because no one else died, and then Gunslinger, everyone knows.
Alright, Ryan?
Mayor.
Rick?
Undertaker. The first night I got my info, I got told Professor. I got nothing on the second night, and on third I got Moonchild.
Okay, Juin?
I have been picked by 4 players.
Very good.
Quinn?
Cooking up a storm with a chef 0.
And Justin?
Professor.
And now I would like to hear nominations.
Can I just ask Charles? Can you repeat your innkeeper picks, please? I think the knights got muddled up. So the first knight you could pick when when Leanne
Yes.
was the only
Sorry.
person who died.
Knight 1, which is Knight 2 in game, I
Yep.
picked Ewan and Ryan.
That's very strange.
Yes, I agree. I could be drunk.
No,
Nah,
well,
Wait,
like it's
why-
very
why is that
likely
the
that
thing?
deaths were prevented,
Yeah,
but it seems very unlikely that it would be those two players.
Okay, I think that it's Quinn because the only way I see Scott and Leanne dying is if Quinn has picked Ryan and it's Maya bounced onto a traveler to keep the game going.
Oh yeah, that makes
Or-
sense.
Wait, why can't we have just been Travelov killed?
Yeah.
Mm,
Sorry. Yeah, I was gonna
I would
say,
say-
because. Oh, sorry. Please.
Yeah, I would say it's tradition. We have to vote Quinn instead of his demon.
I don't think it's Quinn. This is bad tradition. Terrible tradition.
Yes, I was right.
I've already made it to final 3. I've already won.
Are we going the mayor
Okay.
win?
I think
hope-
Alien is right.
Sorry, I hope I'm not going to be nominating because I genuinely do not think there's a poisoner.
Hey, was there a night that no one died at all?
Yep.
Nah, was it?
Only the night where you were the
Oh,
only
no.
person that
Was
died.
that the night where Charles picked Ryan and Juan?
Given that we think it's
Yes.
Charles, I think he might have picked two evils and they drunk the demon. If Ryan's the demon, then they'll have drunk the demon.
I
Because
think
if
I
they
picked two evils
If
as
they
well.
drunk the spy, nothing happens. They probably, if you pick the spy and the demon, they probably drunk the demon.
Why would you drunk the demon over the spy?
Yeah, why?
Because
think
drunking the
that's-
spy does nothing.
I think that's a horrific idea from the storyteller for evil.
I don't know,
Wild
I'm-
Pie. If I was evil,
Oh, that's really
Oh,
smart,
fuck.
Scott.
Queen, is that a hand for a
Yeah.
nomination?
No, no, it's not. I just wanted to talk more.
Please.
I mean, yeah, okay, quick game, guys. It's 11:45. Jesus.
Yeah, sorry about that.
But I think when the innkeeper picked Ryan and Julian, Leanne died in the night, right?
Yep.
So there couldn't
That
have
means
been
Ryan
a
is
mayor
the winner.
bounce. There couldn't have been a mayor bounce to Leanne because Ryan was protected from dying.
Because Ryan.
Would have absorbed the
Why-
hit. Not
why-
bounce.
Ryan was
why-
protected by the innkeeper, so it couldn't have.
Yeah,
bounced.
it can't bounce because the innkeeper would absorb the hit. It wouldn't bounce
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, why would the
So-
innkeeper absorb the hit?
because it stops him even being target. Like because you said you protected Ryan, so it can't have bounce from Ryan to
No,
Scott.
the innkeeper just says that they can't die tonight. The
Yeah,
mayor
so
bounce can still happen.
And the mayor says if you die tonight, another player
Yeah,
might die instead.
And that if you
Oh,
die,
I
never
see.
can't
happens.
die.
Right,
so you
right.
can't.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Unless he was also the drunk.
I think we have other
Sorry?
drug candidates between Josh and Alien that are far more likely.
Yeah. I don't know. I think it's between
Okay.
me and Ryan.
Can I
honestly,
ask
so-
something?
Yeah.
The demon just can't be Alan because he's
He
been
got
dead.
revived.
it
Why,
can't be Alan.
why is he
actually.
in final 3? Why did Evil not
It's
kill
Alien.
Alan?
Because he's a Raven Keeper, it'd get more info if they killed him.
Oh,
Hey guys, quick idea. Why has Ryan
Slow
been
idea.
so quiet about just skipping?
So I'm the mayor.
Yeah, so why have you been so quiet about just skipping?
He said skip. He did say.
Yeah,
that.
Ryan did say it's.
I literally just
Yeah.
said,
They
at
said
the
they
opening of
want
the day, I said I'm not going to nominate unless someone nominates me first.
but why
They
did
did.
he
Oh,
say
okay, yeah, sorry. Yeah, no,
Traveler?
my bad. Yeah, that's
So
good.
if Ryan is the demon, why did Ryan choose Juan and Skoan over Quinn? Because the mayor bounce theory, I think, is what's that makes a lot of sense. Mayor bouncing onto a traveler, whereas I can't see a good reason why, if Ryan is the demon.
Look, Alan. I'm just happy if the day ends and you don't nominate Quinn.
I think the
story-
final day. Oh, you go first, Aiden.
Sorry, storyteller question.
Sure.
If the demon selects an innkeeper protected mayor, can that attack bounce to
No.
something else?
No, they have to die. Unless they were
Also-
also drunk because of the innkeeper.
With the last day kill, I think the demon probably attacked Juin and the Traveller because they knew if they attacked two townsfolk that they would be able to revive.
Who was Duan's
Not
first
many.
conversation in this game?
Me.
Josh.
Yeah,
Did he
Josh
claim
is in Ryan.
investigator?
Night Watchman.
He didn't claim a singular role. He claimed two.
Because he could have easily got a bluff off Quinn for at the start of the game if he sat
Yeah.
next to him there.
He didn't hard claim to me.
I claimed two things. You're right.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember what I claimed. It's hard to remember this
I
whole
don't
thing.
remember what he claimed, but it wasn't a singular role.
I'm going to put on a timer for which the game will end. It will end in 3 minutes. It is already 46 minutes later than Quinn has asked for.
Juin, are you still claiming to be a good player, or you're not?
He's
Juin's
evil.
just
Investigator for all intents and purposes, right?
No,
But
I'm
the-
asking because
What do you mean? I'm the
I'm just
investigator.
going to nominate Ryan.
All right,
What is
Quinn
the- what
has
is the
nominated
point?
Ryan. Quinn, tell us
I think
why.
we absolutely don't vote on this.
I gotta go to bed. Kill me or kill Ryan. It doesn't really matter to me. I think Ryan is the demon, but you guys are welcome to do whatever you want.
All right, Ryan, anything to add?
From your perspective, if you're not the demon, I have to be the demon because I don't think Alien can be the demon. I don't think there's a I think. Yeah,
I think we should go for a Mayor win.
if you guys want to do this, it's fine. I'll be 0 for 12 at final 3. It's okay. I understand.
All right, going to be taking the votes starting now. 2 is required to put Ryan on the block.
Jordan, don't you dare poison this with your vote. Good.
Yeah, Evil's voting here.
That
I tried
is
that.
4. Ryan is slated with 4
Evil-
votes.
Evil isn't necessarily
Ryan
voting.
will nominate Quinn.
All right, Ryan nominates Quinn. Please tell us.
My only hope here for Mayor Win is that we tie. I am so scared of Juan's hand. I'm so terrified. Oh no!
It's only tradition we kill Quinn in final 3.
Yeah, it's kind of
And lose.
I don't.
And lose.
There's a world where I was protected from Shabaloth Night 2 because I was going around claiming like Professor, Ravenkeeper, that kind of nonsense to everybody. Yeah, I'd like my mayor win, but
Let's not kill Quinn.
I completely understand as well. I have the gambler died when they tried to gamble me as mayor. I completely understand why you would not want to go for this. Yeah.
All right,
Please.
Quinn.
All right, I'm back. Yeah, I guess Juin, Ryan, and Charles are probably going to vote for this. So if another good player votes, we're probably going to tie or put on to me. So just think about it. I'm happy either way.
Just
I'm
remember,
voting on this
Juan's the last
purely
person to
because-
vote.
Don't vote on Quinn. Don't vote on Quinn.
All right.
Juan's
we
the last
need-
person to vote, so just expect an extra hand at the end if we.
4 to tie,
Don't vote on Quinn.
5 to die. Spinning it down, starting now.
Juin, you bastard. You're poisoning them against me.
Don't vote on Quinn.
No,
Don't
no,
listen to this
we
Juin
need to kill
character.
Quinn. It is tradition.
It is
It's tradition? You know what? I'll hold tradition.
Yeah, yeah. It's good tradition.
Quinn is now slated for execution.
We would like to.
Why?
We would like to claim the moral victory for voting on Ryan.
Yeah, I will as well. That was
Well,
stupid.
we will find out if you, in fact, get the moral victory at this here Grimoire reveal. Now, I warn you, this is going to be incredibly cooked, so please let me get all the way to the end before any commiserations or jubilation. This was insane. So basically, one single choice in the game made it actually make it to final day and not end on like the second day. Because things were looking really bad for the good team. Let's start off with Skoan, who was your good apprentice gambler, and then good gunslinger, who did successfully kill Rick. Rick, who was in fact the Undertaker. And I'll come back to the gambling later. You will see whether or not it was a successful gamble. We've also got Weedy, your Moonchild, who was seen by Rick the Undertaker when executed. And Weedy selected Juan. But we'll hear about Juan later. I know you all want to hear about Juan, but we'll hear about Juan later.
We know what Juin is.
not a surprise.
Rick the Undertaker also saw Justin the Professor, who unfortunately was executed on the first day and didn't get an opportunity to act. Also, early on in the game, was our drunk Night Watchman. I hate to do it to you, but it's kind of revenge from the last game. However, there was an interesting way that this could have played out, because as the Night Watchman, you selected Juan the Spy. And had he not had technical difficulties, maybe he would have just said, yeah, for sure, I got the ping, you know? But that didn't happen.
At the time, I had no idea to confirm or not.
And so Josh was very sure that he was the drunk, or that Juan was evil, perhaps. Which actually backs up Alian the Ravenkeeper. The Ravenkeeper selected the spy and saw the spy. Because it was in my firm belief that the evil team was so far ahead winningly that it was required for balancing the game. And also I was confident that they wouldn't really fully believe it until a few other things had come together. Now, interesting fun fact, the most important player in this game was Charles the Innkeeper. Now, Charles, when Weedy the Moonchild was executed, had actually protected Weedy, and Weedy was drunk when he selected Juan. But also, as the spy, I can just show him as whatever alignment I want to the Moonchild. So I decided to keep Juan alive. You know, it was a fun distraction, a fun mislead. But also, Charles, as you may have picked up on the second night, selected Ryan the Shabaloth and Juan the Spy. And I'm like, of course, you know, I drunk the spy, whatever, and the Shabaloth goes to kill people. But Justin the Professor was already dead. We had the Night Watchman that didn't receive any meaningful activation. And the Shabaloth selected Charles the Innkeeper and Rick the Undertaker. And the good team would have had nothing left for the entire game. And so I thought that it was in the best interest of the game balance to drunk the demon, because I knew that the gambler had gambled the demon as the mayor incorrectly, and that the gambler would die, and that people would not catch on that the demon had been made drunk from the innkeeper. And this was basically the pivotal thing. If Charles the Innkeeper had have died, then I firmly believe the evil team would have run away with it and the game would have been over. Because Charles did actually protect another player, that's why we had the single death, which was the Ravenkeeper. And then obviously that leaves Quinn, the player that you all executed because you thought it was evil, who was just the chef with a 0. A correct 0, not a spy misread 0. A correct 0. And that was your game of Show Me Wonders, which could have been really fucking horrible and then turned out to be kind of good, actually.
As long as I get executed in Final 3, I'm happy.
Classic gameplay.
Why did we lift the vote when Jordan didn't vote on the first one?
Rick, you're the one who lifted off
Yeah.
in the first place. So
We lost this on day 3 when we executed me instead of Juan.
Yeah.
we could have just killed Juan.
Yeah,
like,
the
you
lift
voted
onto
to,
Weedy
like,
was kind of backbreaking, and I was hoping that the Moonchild activation would have been more helpful, but then I realized that he was drunk and or selected the spy.
That's incorrect, by the way, Keith. I have to
The
be
timing
drunk
is wrong?
at the time of the death. It looks back. So
It
if
says
the
until
Moonchild
dusk.
No, but if the Moonchild is drunk at its point in the night order, the death doesn't occur, but they can be drunk when they make the pick. It's like a gospel.
Oh, okay.
That's
Fair enough.
correct.
But either way, because it was the spy selected, I could make the spy register.
You registered me as evil anyway, it's fine.
Yeah.
I don't understand how we lost it on night 3 when the very last night we had Ryan
We-
on the
no,
block
we-
and the
we-
town lifted it.
Everyone had the exact layout of why Ryan was the Shabaloth, and then voted against
Why
it.
did we lift it? I don't follow.
I even said the
That
Ryan
was my
Ewan
fault.
didn't,
I'm
vote,
sorry.
Ewan didn't vote.
I trusted Charles, and I better with Charles.
That was my fault.
I
screwed
hoodwinked
the town.
Charles and Rick for most of this game. Sorry, guys. Apologies.
Charles was the most important player in this game, so you can give
Yeah,
him
but I
credit
also
for
screwed
that.
the
Yeah.
town at the end.
They kind of applied this game. Both Charles and Rick fully out at their roles to me. I'm like, thanks for telling me stuff I already know, but I'll take it anyway.
You don't know. You got to get trust somehow. So I'm talking to you. You're saying you're investigators, so we're killing
Yeah,
both sides.
totally fair.
Then all of a sudden we get a spy ping. I mean, I can only play with the info I've got.
Totally fair. I just saw the spy ping. I'm like, Keith, we must be winning incredibly, or you love Alan a lot.
But last day, I still don't
I knew it was going to
understand
be
when
a cursed
Ewan didn't vote. Why would we then?
Ryan, I didn't vote on Ryan. No way was I going to vote on Ryan.
Sorry, Rick.
Yeah.
Sorry, Rick.
Good night.
So,
Yeah,
I
would
didn't
night.
say
But
You
I
would like to
was
claim the
killed
moral
the
victory?
last night.
Yeah. The Shabaloth specifically selected Juan and Skoan to die.
Very good choice. Perfect choice. And I chose Dan.
Yeah. No, because I think Quinn was the only person I could frame as a demon, so I had to live Quinn alive, and
Well, yeah, you can't frame.
And you
Alan.
can't kill Alion again.
Yeah.
Which is
Yeah,
why
that's
I revived
way
him,
too
because I thought that
dangerous.
was really funny, but also in the best interest of the good team, who, as you saw, was doing really bad.
You know what's really annoying, Ryan? I was sus of you the entire game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The entire
Yeah.
And you
I
still
noticed.
voted.
And
No,
I
I
should
not the
Charles, I
last
went through so much
half
shit to stop
day.
that. Oh god.
Not the last day.